Hi, today we're going to continue the conversation about the get acquainted skills or get acquainted social. We're going to try to understand your favorite toolkit by looking at the corners that you selected. So by now you've studied the get acquainted social maybe, and you've selected the three corners that really resonate with you. If you're still saying, oh, they all fit, no, they don't. Some of those are skills you can do, but there should be others that are motivating to you, energizing, um, bring you satisfaction and fulfillment as you're doing it. So try to discern the difference between what you can do and what you're really motivated to do a lot. Now, there are three ways to play the party or to select your corners in the party. One way is to pick three corners in a semicircle or adjacent to each other, like A, B, and C. 60% of the population will do that. Another way is to pick two opposite corners, like A and D, and then grab a third corner. 35% of the population will pick select corners that way. And the third way is there are two triangles up here. A, C, and E is one triangle. B, F, and D is another triangle. They are extremes on a spectrum. Now, there are some common misunderstandings or skills in certain corners that get confused. So I'm going to highlight the most common here. So, for example, the E and the F corner. Both of those corners are learning corners. F skills, though, like to learn by studying and researching and getting information and gaining an understanding. The E corners like to learn new skills by experiencing it, by using intuitive reasoning to kind of sense and feel their way through it. It's more of an adventure or an experiment. Another couple of skills that can get confused are E and A skills. A lot of people look at the E corner and say, "Well, that's where creativity is." But I look at it differently. E skills like to generate ideas about possibilities. Whether it's creative or not, they love to think about how else or what else could we be doing. Whereas A skills are really their fulfillment comes from the process of building or creating or constructing something. So it is the activity of creating that is the motivation for them and generating ideas for E. The corners C and B can get confusing. The Both of those corners like to get a lot done, especially a lot of tasks, but there's a difference. C skills like to get things started. They don't always want to complete it. They may say, I'll come back to it. B skills are focused on completing and finishing. So they're more attracted to the details the deadlines and the thresholds of achieving certain things that have to be done in order to finish. Another couple of corners that can get confusing is D and E. Both of those are emotional energies corners. The skills in there are high emotional energy, but two different types. D skills like the interaction of talking, uh, emotions and feelings, whether they're doing the talking or the other person is doing the talking, but the interaction is about feelings and emotions. E skills like to be around people when they're generating ideas about possibilities or talking about something new and different or unique, or where again they're into how do we make this fun and exciting. So their emotional state is not tied to how someone else is feeling. It is what they're feeling because they're generating ideas about what could be. Okay, I hope that gives you some clarity here. If you have any questions, hey, throw them on my website. I love to answer questions for people. And if you're interested in completing the exercises, then look for the process of identifying my favorite toolkit. So I wish you well.